Hey guys, this is Comic and today I'm doing a review for Batman issue 24. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic episode 196, and that's show I review all the comics I read this week in one show. So if you want to go check out the exclusive comics, in the description below they are listed, and the episode will be there also. But let's start talking about Batman issue 24. So Batman was spoiled before this came out, so sorry if you read those headlines and you didn't read the issue beforehand, because it was spoiled. But let's start talking about the issue, and of course, spoiler warning, I will be talking about the big moment that happens here. Beautiful cover here, though, from David Finch with Catwoman and Batman. Definitely fits. Supposedly they're going to make a variant reprint cover of that final moment, so that'll be a cool cover if you pick up this issue a bit later. But let's start talking about the art, where there are two different artists. I think it works, though, because Gotham Girl storyline and Batman storyline, is definitely different from the present, where it's Batman, let me see if I can find it, which is David Finch's artwork, where it's just Batman chasing Catwoman. You're like, why is this happening? As Gotham Girl's talking to Batman, which is the overlay. And then we have that beautiful page in the end, where it's Batman asks Catwoman to marry him. So that was the big moment in the end. So let's start talking about the issue. I love this issue. You know, I've really enjoyed Gotham Girl as a character. I think Tom King has really made an interesting, original character for the Bat family. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've gotten a newer character that does feel original, and Gotham Girl definitely does. And I love that it's a conversation about Bruce pretty much the whole time, of what he wants to do as a hero post the Button storyline, because after his dad said, you know, be happy, don't be Batman, pretty much, it's like, oh wait, I've been doing this for my parents the whole time, but have I? Have I been doing this for my parents? I don't know. So it's interesting, you look into Batman's psyche, but at the same time, it's this discussion about Gotham Girl. Like, what does she do after all this? Does she become a hero? Does she not? And it's an interesting dynamic, because it's Batman's not saying, no, don't be a hero, and Gotham Girl's like, I just want an answer from you, please. I don't know how to make this decision on my own. But in the end, she decides that she will be the hero, and she won't use her powers, which I thought was really cool. Even though she has these godlike powers, she can't use them. And it's going to be Batman, or at least Batman and friends, teaching her how to use her abilities, or to use a different set of her abilities without actually using her superpowers. And I also love this conversation about flight, and Gotham Girl saying, hey, you know, there's magic all around, why don't you get powers, you know? And he says, I don't need them. I thought that was such an interesting conversation. The dialogue's just brilliant throughout this whole book, and it makes it. I mean, I just love what King's been doing with this book in general, and especially for that dialogue, where this book is really just a conversation. It's just one scene, really, and it takes some talent to keep you engaged throughout that whole entire scene, this whole entire issue. And then it builds up to that last moment where it does not seem out of character after the, you know, events that led to this, which is Batman asks Catwoman to marry him, and that really comes from the Button. It comes from Bruce's father saying, be happy, and in his mind is like, this could be my happiness. I want to be happy. I want to be with someone as I'm Batman, and this person can relate to me. Now we'll see what Catwoman says, because we don't know if she's in the same mind frame as Batman. But I thought that was a really interesting ending and an interesting twist to the status quo of Batman. So really great conversation leading up to it. I think the events make sense for Batman to be in this mind frame right now. And obviously we've had some interesting Catwoman storylines too in King's run, so it makes sense that this happened. So yeah, overall, love this issue, and I'm so glad that Batman's been a really good series with DC Rebirth. I've been really enjoying a ton of these issues. So Batman issue 24 for me is my pick of the week. I gave it 5 stars. I just loved it. Definitely an issue I could see myself rereading a bunch of times, because it just, again, great writing, and also that nice surprise ending that a lot of people will talk about. And that's what I love about comics, when you can have that moment where you can have those long conversations with people of what's going to happen next and what this means for the character. So I gave this 5 stars. This is my pick of the week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links to my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later.